section A. So socialization is the process by which we learn appropriate social behavior. This process is enforced through sanctions and rewards that encourage the individual to conform to social roles, norms, and values. Sociologists argue that human behavior is influenced by nurture rather than nature. We're talking about nurture, we're talking about how we have been grown up, like how the family treats us, how things we learned from the family.
It's nurture.
Nurture, not nature, like your naturality. So what they mean is that socialization rather than biological instinct is the main factor influencing human behavior. The functionalist perspective views socialization as a one-way process through which people internalize values and learn to follow the norms of society. Sociologists who favor the interactionist approach disagree with this view. They argue that learning to be a competent social actor is more complex than functionalists suggest, that this process takes place primarily through interaction with others. So for the interactionists, they believe it is not just what you learn, it's about your interaction with people that puts you in shape to be able to have certain social role in the society. That is according to interactions.
Okay.
So the first question says, you have any question?
No.
Okay. So the first question says, what is meant by the term social roles? When we're talking about social roles, we're talking about the patterns of behavior that is expected from an individual or from you based on the position you cover or based on the position you have in the society.
It's what?
Your pattern, the pattern of behavior that is
Okay.
expected of you based on your position in the society. That's the social role. Do you get it now?
Yes.
Who you are in the society, what we are expecting from you in terms of behavior. That is called social role. Is it clear? Is it clear, please?
Yes.
Then the second question says, describe 2 examples of sanctions that encourage people to follow the norms of society. We're talking about sanctions, we're talking about punishments that will make you to follow suit, that will make you to conform in the society. The first thing I wrote is about the formal sanction, which could be imprisonment or expulsion from school. So this fear of being imprisoned takes you away from
also fine.
criminality. What?
Fine.
Fines. Yeah, fine is also a sanction. Yeah, it's an example. They are all formal sanction. So imprisonment means someone is going to go to jail because he or she has been deviant in the society.
Yes.
Expulsion, like school expels a student because the student doesn't conform with school activities. Do you understand?
No,
You get expulsion. It's a formal sanction.
Sanction.
Yeah, formal.
Yes.
They'll go to informal sanction. This could be through criticism. You can criticize people, you talk to them, you let them understand.
Advices.
You let them understand what they've done wrong. That's criticism. Do you understand? Or you stop them from having certain privileges, like in the school. You're not, because the students are disturbed in the class, it's not, or he or she is not going to go for break. Do you understand?
Yes.
So these are ways in which we can use formal or informal sanction to make people conform in the society. Any question about it?
But the question didn't ask for one formal and one informal.
Yeah, how do you give examples of sanctions?
You can say like
you can give formal.
Yes.
You can give fine and imprisonment. But for me to get a good mark, talk about the 2 types of sanctions we have. And you make examples out of them.
What do we call the second one?
Informal.
Yes, the name prison. What?
Privileges. Privilege. Like privilege means okay. So you don't have it.
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes.
So go to question C. It said, explain why sociologists argue that human behavior is influenced by nurture rather than nature. So sociologists argue that human behavior is influenced by nurture rather than nature based on the following. Number 1, when a child viewed aggressive behavior, they were more likely to express aggressive behavior in the future. So if a child witnesses certain behavior from parents, like an aggressive behavior from parents, it is likely they go with the same behavior in the future. So that is nurturing. It is not nature. Do you understand? What you learn from your parents, you are doing it.
Yes, that's nurture.
That's nurturing. You get the first point there.
Yes.
The second point, individuals are imprisoned on the basis that they are free will. They have free will and can be held responsible for their crimes. So another reason why we talk about nurture is that we feel individuals, they have the ability to do whatever they want. Their instinct tells them to do it, and they do it. So whatever crime they commit, they have to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So we feel like you are doing these things because this is how you feel you want to be doing. So whatever crime you commit, you have to pay for it. Do you understand?
No.
It is nurturing. So because you are an individual, you have the free will. So if we don't make you pay for the price of whatever you do, you pass it along to other kids, or you pass it along to your children, then they start behaving the same way you are behaving. So we punish you so that you don't nurture your kids the same way that you have been nurtured.
Yes.
Do you understand the point?
Yes.
That's the second point. The third point, research into child delinquency has shown some youth experiment with crime, while others persist in crime. Children, there's crime in the society. There's crime in the society. But these kids, they watch these crimes and they make it to be what they want to do.
What?
Crime. There are crimes in the society.
Yes.
So children, they watch through these crimes.
Yes.
And they take it as habits.
Take it as a normal thing.
Yeah, so they start practicing it.
Yes.
That's child delinquency. Is it clear?
Now in the third point, I understood the 3 points, but I didn't get what's the relation with the points and the question.
The question is about nurturing.
Yes. Why the sociologists argue that nurture, like it's more influenced,
more influential, or is influenced by has more influence in human behavior,
more than nature.
Nature, yes.
So what is this?
Crime. Is crime natural?
Crime.
Yeah. Is crime natural?
No.
It builds up.
Yes.
So people see it. They start practicing it. Is it not natural?
So now we are saying that yes,
yes,
it's more influenced than
than nature. That is what the question is talking about.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yes.
The last one I made was Malcolm Gladwell found having a higher IQ is only utilized under the right conditions. For Malcolm, he believes that when people have higher IQ, it makes them to behave. IQ is natural. Yes or no?
Yes.
But the problem about having IQ is that you need it in an environment that is conducive with the right environment. So if your environment is a criminal environment, you use your IQ in a criminal way.
Yes.
Is it nature or natural?
It will be like maybe a genius, but you are
you're a crime person.
Crime, yes.
Yeah. Do you understand?
Person, yes.
So yes, IQ is natural, but
if
the usage of it depends on the kind of environment you have.
Yes.
So if you are in an environment that is of crime, you use your IQ towards that crime, then you get better in crime in crime activity or in criminal activity. So you get the point.
Yes.
So D now. God help us. So here they said, assess the view that socialization is a one-way process. If you see socialization as a one-way process, it means there's only one link to socialization. They said, assess the view that socialization is a one-way process. If socialization is seen as a one-way process, it means it is only through one agency of socialization that we can talk about socialization. Do you get the point? Sorry, Charlie.